What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Zero Lab. Today we're taking a look at Mewtwo EX in the new Mythical Island format in TCG Pocket. Mythical Island brought out 2 to 3 new cards that are super good in Mewtwo and just makes the deck even better. So we're going to take a look at the deck list, see if we can win a few games with it on the TCG Pocket ladder, and we'll go from there. So normal deck list for Mewtwo EX, plus a couple of additional new cards from the Mythical Island set. So we have the 2/2/2 Gardevoir line in here, 2 Mewtwo EXs, and then one of the new Mew EX that has the Genome Hacking attack for 3 colorless energy. You can choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack. So this is a great way to one-shot things like Charizard EX or opposing Mewtwo EXs for 1 less energy. Then we have 2 X-Speeds, 2 Pokeballs, 2 of the new Mythical Slab item card. This card says look at the top card of your deck. If that card is a Psychic Pokemon, put it into your hand. If it is not a Psychic Pokemon, put it on the bottom of your deck. So this is just a way to dig through our deck to find our evolution Pokemon a little bit quicker. We have 2 Research, 1 Giovanni, 1 Sabrina, and then 1 Blue. We could mix up the supporters a little bit, maybe play a Leaf from the new set that allows us to have reduce our retreat cost by 2, but Blue says during your opponent's next turn, all of your Pokemon take 10 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. So this is a great way to survive a hit from, say, a Mewtwo EX in the mirror, or a Mew EX if someone is using a Mew EX against your Mewtwo EX. So we're going to jump into a couple games here and see how we can do with this new version of Mewtwo. I think all of these cards make the deck a lot stronger, so it'll be cool to see how Mewtwo does in this new meta. Heads, we are going first. Wow, and we are starting with a handful of Pokemon. I thought that was my full art Mewtwo, to be honest with you. I meant to start Mewtwo, but that's fine too. Mew has the Psy Shot attack. So that's also a fine turn 2 attack. We've got double Ralts, double Curlia, which is very sick. That just means we need to start drawing through our deck and finding our Gardevoirs. We'll end our turn here. They have the Sigilif with the Spike Draw, a great new option for Mewtwo as well from the Mythical Island set. Just as draw a card and does 10 damage for 1 Psychic Energy, so that's going to be good for our opponent as well. But it looks like they might not get any other basic Pokemon out this turn, so we are in a pretty good spot, although they're going to be drawing very quickly through their deck. We've got the Mythical Slab here. I'm not going to... I'm like tempted to play it, but I don't think I want to. It's like we don't get any... So if our top deck is Guardy, for next turn we don't get any advantage from grabbing it now, other than that we don't top deck it anymore. We can top deck something else. But if our top deck is a Research, we lose a lot of value by sending that to the bottom. So we don't necessarily gain anything by playing the Mythical Slab this turn. We've got 3 Psychic Pokemon left in a 13 card deck. It's a tough decision here. I don't think it matters either way. It's just, do we draw into something better next turn because of playing it now? All right, it was going to be another Mythical Slab, so that is fine that we played it that turn. To dig through our deck, we are searching for Researches and Gardevoirs at this point. Psy Shot going to do 20 to that Sigilif. And they are going to play their own Mythical Slab. Looks like it was not a Psychic Pokemon. May just see another Spike Draw here. Mew EX coming down on our opponent's side of the board. Attach for turn, going down onto it. And there is the Spike Draw. Now the question is, do we power up our own Mew EX to Spike Draw as well? We could do that. I think we will Psy Shadow here and attach to the Mewtwo EX on the bench and just Psy Shot for turn. Since we top decked the Gardevoir, by the way, very sick that we top decked that. We just don't want to send something up that their Mew EX can copy. Their Mew EX copying our Mew EX doesn't matter. But their Mew EX copying our Mewtwo would be bad. There's a research from our opponent. They don't have many cards left in deck. They're getting everything they need here at this point. We cannot send up our Mewtwo EX unless we find like our blue or something. And we don't have to worry about that too much. It looks like they're probably just going to Psy-Shot us. Which means if we top deck Gardevoir, we now can send up our Mewtwo. But not quite yet. So we are going to Psy-Shadow onto our active, and then we're going to Genome Hacking their Psy-Shot for fun. All right, we are in a very good spot here. They probably should never have sent up that Mew EX against us. Now that we have our Gardevoir in play, I think that was a bit silly. They are trying to get into their Gengar. They don't have a lot of cards left in deck. 2 cards left in deck, so they should have pretty much everything they need here. From this point on, X-Speed going to let them retreat out of this Mew. Into the Sigilif. Alright, Sabrina is cool, but they just send out the other Sigilif. Honestly, so... I mean, we're gonna Psy-Shadow, because why waste it? But I think we're gonna Spike Draw here. They're not gonna let us knock out that Sigilif. They're gonna retreat into Gengar EX next turn anyway. Top decking that Gardevoir is really, really good. Or drawing that Gardevoir off that Spike Draw is really, really good. They're gonna go into the Gengar EX now. That's gonna do 100 to our Mew. Putting us in kind of a tough spot, for sure. I guess maybe we should have gone into our Mewtwo last turn. Maybe that was a big mistake. I think we've got to go into Gardevoir here and attack with Gardevoir. Hope that they don't have a Giovanni. I think we lost this game by giving up that Mew EX. That was a pretty big mistake, I think. We just needed to draw into our blue, though, to protect us from the Mew EX. Oh, we can't even play the blue because of the Gengar. Yeah, we've lost this one. Dang. That was a big throw. Wait. Okay. Maybe they're throwing now. I think they may have thrown. If they don't play Giovanni, they've definitely thrown. And I don't think they play Giovanni because they have no cards left in the deck. That Sabrina was a huge throw. They should have just hit into this Gardevoir. Ah, they have the potion. Oh, I thought we were going to be able to knock out this Gengar with Gardevoir. Shoot. I mean, let's play it out and see what we can do. So we have like another attack here. Yeah, just they had the potion there. Ah, shoot. The Gengar's ability not letting us play supporters is actually crazy right now, too. Like, there's maybe more we could have done if we could have played supporters, but... What are they doing? Why are you giving me a prize? Why are they giving me a prize? I don't understand. I mean, we just play Sabrina now, right? No, because we don't want to send up the other Sigilif. Okay, we definitely just play research here. We need to get into the blue. I mean, unless they're messing with me and they have another Sabrina. Like, maybe they're just messing with me and they have another Sabrina. They can't attack with Gengar now because they retreated. Get rid of these Pokeballs. All right. Psyshot gonna give us the knockout. And if they have another Sabrina, we lose. But they went into the Gengar that they can't attack with now. What are they doing? Wow, never underestimate your opponent's ability to throw. Now, to be fair to them, maybe they turned on like the autoplay or something. Or did they get rid of that feature? I don't even know. Whatever. But we just win here with Sabrina. Oh, wait, no, they benched that stupid Ghastly. Shit. No. Why did I play the Sabrina? I win with blue there. Now I'm throwing. What a mess. Wait, he has no energy on him. Oh, he doesn't have energy on the Gengar anymore. Oh, what? What? What is going on? Okay. That was a mess. What a mess of a game, but we won. That was crazy. That was the craziest TCG Pocket game I've played. And I threw at one point. My opponent threw at several points. Wow. Wow. Okay. That was fun, I guess. I shouldn't have thrown, but that was One of the craziest Pocket games I've ever played. That was so sick. All right. Going back into it, we're not going to throw. No more throwing by me. If my opponents want to throw, that's fine. But no more throwing by me. All right, Tails. We are going second in this game. Starting Mew. We have Curly, a Gardevoir in hand. Pokeball could find us a Ralts. That would be very cool. Looks like we're going up against a Misty deck, so always very dangerous if they are going to be opening Misty and flipping a bunch of heads. There's the Misty. All right, Tails, 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 Tails. One heads? All right. All right, we're all right. Two heads there would have been bad. There's our Ralts. Super sick. We've got the full evolution line in hand. Getting a Mewtwo EX here now as well. I'm kind of thinking we just like start powering up the Mewtwo. The size shot's cool, but the Mewtwo one-shots Articuno, and we have the full evolution line in hand, so we're just gonna power up the Mewtwo. They can have the Mew for now. Pokeball from our opponent. Gonna find them a Magikarp. So they're playing the Gyarados deck. So we're gonna have to be kind of careful if they do pop off with these Misties. Gyarados takes a lot of energy, so I'm not super worried. And Tails on that second Misty makes me even less worried. Ice Wing going to do 40 to Mew. Going to knock it out next turn if they have a Giovanni. We're going to research here. Another Gardevoir, a Mythical Slab. We'll play the Mythical Slab. Got a Mewtwo. All right. Evolve there. Bench the Mewtwo. Attach to Mewtwo. End turn. Blizzard going to come down. Giovanni, there they go. They are going to knock out our Mew this turn, but we are going to return KO the Articuno, and then that Gyarados is just not even close to powered up, so we're all right. All right, we'll send up our Mewtwo. Evolve, attach for turn. And there's the concession. All right, so a much easier game 2 than the game 1. We're going to go into a game 3 here and see how we can continue to do with Mewtwo. Send a thanks to our opponent. And jump into a third battle here. See if we're going first or second. All right, we are going second against a grass deck. Going to start the Mewtwo. And as expected, grass decks these days are Celebi. They're going to get to go first, which means they don't get the energy attachment, but they might be able to evolve next turn if they have the Servine in hand. Nest Ball going to net them either another Celebi or another Snivy, most likely. There's the other Celebi, the cool one. And then it is our turn. We do top deck the Ralts, so that's really nice. We do now have the full evolution line in hand. We're going to bench the Mew EX. I'm going to attach to Mewtwo and then pass our turn there. They do have the evolution into the Servine, so we do need to be a little bit nervous about them just popping off with those coin flips on our Mewtwo. We get a second Mewtwo here. That's pretty good. Go into Curlia. Attach for turn. We'll bench the second Mewtwo. And then Psychic Sphere. If they don't have the Superior in hand, I think we're going to be all right. We're one-shotting their Celebi next turn. They have Sabrina. I think we just have to send up the Mew here. Come on, double tails would be very sick right now. One tails. Two tails, let's go. That was huge for us. Absolutely huge. Alright, so we're going to evolve into the Gardevoir. Psy Shadow onto the Mew. Attach Return onto the Mewtwo EX. And we can't do anything other than Psy Shot here. If we'd top decked like an X Speed or a Leaf or something, then we would have knocked out the Celebi. But as it is, we're okay with this. Again, as long as they don't have the Superior this turn. They do have the Erica. Not worried about that at all. Only worried about them having Superior specifically on this turn. And they don't have it. Another bad thing could be if they go triple heads here, but I don't think that's much of a concern even if they do get it, which they don't. All right, so now we get to retreat out of Mew. I'm surprised they haven't conceded at this point, to be honest with you. But we'll Psy Shadow here. Attach Return, and there is the concession. So 3-0 with Mewtwo. Crazy first game. Lots of throws by our opponent. One specific almost throw by us. But we came through undefeated today with the new Mewtwo EX deck. Mythical Slab is very cool for the deck. I think Blue is very cool for the deck as well. And Mew EX is just cool as an option to like get big, do big damage against things like Charizard, as well as hitting opposing Mewtwo EXs for one less energy. I think that's really cool. So very, very strong deck. I think this is going to, these new additions make Mewtwo a big contender for BDIF potentially in this format. So very cool. But if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.